What's up guys, my name is JDCook5 and welcome back to an episode of the Fortuna Dusseldorf career mode. Before we do get into this episode, it'd be much appreciated if you're able to hit that like button, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, and don't forget to hit that notification button so you never miss a video. After coming off the back of some kind of recent results that haven't really been going our way, with obviously the Champions League fixtures and so on, we're looking to be able to see if we can bounce back with a win against VfL Bochum away from home in the Bundesliga then. This is going to be the side that faces it, as you can see, but this will be a simulation game at the same time, so we're going to be starting off with a simulation and then we're going to be seeing if we can save our Champions League hopes. It's been a bit of a weird one us this season, to be honest. Obviously we have improved over time. Nothing's really worked out for us in the way that we probably imagined it would, to be honest, with the signings that we have made. We do start off the episode on a high though. We get a 4-2 victory against VfL Bochum, which is a decent thing obviously. Jard getting 2 goals there, as you can see, so he's contributing a lot. Javier Schlager getting a goal, and we've also got Manor Solomon on the score sheet. So a decent victory away from home then against VfL Bochum then, as we look to be able to proceed on keeping the pressure on Bayern Munich in the race for the Bundesliga. And then we go on to our next fixture, which is another simulation game. This time it doesn't really work out in our favour as much, getting a 3-3 draw, and we have to play such a weak time. As you can see on your left hand side, it is the most weakest side that we could possibly field, in honesty. Sinclair Armstrong with the hat-trick in the end, saving things for Fortuna Dusseldorf. But yeah, we had to play a weak team, to be fact, because we know we're playing Real Madrid in a couple of days. I need everybody fit, because if we were not to win the game or the results don't go our way, then we might find ourselves out of the Champions League. So we face Real Madrid then. We faced them on the first time of the actual Champions League first match day. This time now we face them once again on the last. Big game this is, at home at least, at the Dusseldorf Arena, and this is going to be the lineup. Vladi Chimos in goal with Tutor and Nicoturo as your centre-backs there, with Hickey on the right, Gallardo on the left, Schlager and Chavez in the middle there, with Musiaja just in front there, with Solomon on the left, Shard on the right, and Jan Fatih Arb as the lone striker up top. This is what I believe would be able to beat Real Madrid. I'm not too sure if that's going to be the case, but let's get straight into this game, and let's see if we can save our hopes of getting through to the next round. In terms of the games that we've seen on this channel and the games that Gunter Bernard has managed as a Fortuna Dusseldorf manager, this is definitely up there with the most highest and kind of peakest thing that we need to do as a squad. And we've really reached that peak now where we need to be able to kind of push even further forward. And it nearly goes to shame there with Valia Chimos making a very good save. But yeah, this is the one that matters now. This is the moment that we need to take and get us through to the next round and the knockout stages of the Champions League. Real Madrid start the game really quick, to be honest, and it takes us a little while to get into it. As we do though, we make a first chance in the 13th minute, a golden one in fact, with Jan Fatih Arb running through on goal, but it just can't really convert at the same time. Poor shooting at the end, unfortunately. Very good save by Courtois, I have to say, and Jan Fatih Arb will know he could have done better on that one, as you can see. But as another chance there, De Bruyne getting one off the line. Such a good opportunity to get ourselves in front as it falls out to Javier Schlager. Shard onto Solomon now with an opportunity. He kind of cuts inside, tries his best, he finds a Couture, but Valverde clears, finding his teammate Vinny Jr. then as he uses his pace to be able to skip past. Advantage being played, and a lovely ball onto Kolo Muani. It's all down to Jesus Gallardo if he can slow him down or actually get the ball off of Kolo, as he does well to be able to shift him to the left hand side there. Decent play, I have to say, with De Bruyne finding his teammate Valverde now. Lovely block by Chavez. Still falls out to Vinny Jr. with a chance there, but Aaron Hickey getting stuck in with an interception, finding his teammate Florent Musiaja. And now it's the time to hit them on the break and see if we can do something here, as Florent Musiaja is being caught up by Dayout Meccano, and this is a lovely break here from Musiaja. He finds Kevin Shard there, but a decent save made by Thibaut Courtois. Hit and run sort of stuff there as we look to be able to retain possession, but Ruben Diaz remains in possession there, looking to find his teammate Kevin De Bruyne. De Bruyne looks to find the middle, Ceballos now, Ceballos to Vinny Jr. Now Maja on the left hand side. Lovely play from Real Madrid so far. Decent bit of movement in the 23rd minute as they shift themselves up the area then. Vinny Jr. with an option to see what he could do, but Aaron Hickey once again there having him in his back pocket. Lovely game from the Scotsman there as he looks to find his teammate Musiaja on the right hand side. Run being made by Kevin Shard as he plays him in perfectly. Then this could be opportunity for Fortuna Dusseldorf to open the scoring. It's going to be Kevin Shard, and he does indeed. It's Fortuna Dusseldorf 1, Real Madrid 0. No need to get ahead of ourselves just yet, as it's only the one goal that we have scored in this fixture, but a lovely finish from Kevin Shard to open up the scoring in the 26th minute. It's been a tough opening fixture for us, and this has been a tough group for us, and we can kind of hit the nail on the head and actually get the result that we need to get. Then maybe, just maybe, we will get qualification. Bearing in mind though that we are relying on the clubs Bruges and Juventus, kind of just the goal difference and everything. It could literally just be from hero to 0 in some ways. It's crazy in matter of fact, but we will continue on. 38 minutes being played. Real Madrid looking to get themselves back into it, and as you can see, they're creating some sort of attack for themselves. Kevin De Bruyne finds Vinny Jr. with an option there as he gets a shot off there. Lovely block, as I can see there, by Ikatura, I'm pretty sure, as we look to be able to play it out on the right-hand side. Musiaja has been really good on that right-hand side, drifting forward and kind of splitting the Real Madrid defence apart then as he looks for an option to get the ball into the area. Lovely bit of play there, and Courtois makes a decent save there. As you can see, we're into the second half. Big option now to see what we can do as Valverde looks to find Bellingham. Bellingham back and forth there, as you can see. Lovely bit of play from Real Madrid opening second half there, and then looking to be able to see if they can get themselves back into it. Carlo Ancelotti would have given them some wise words, that is for sure. Valverde finds Moani then with an option to put it on the right hand side there, and he does well to hold on to possession. He still finds De Bruyne. 1-2's being made. Lovely play from Real Madrid so far. Bellingham now with an option to get the shot off. He cuts inside then, he finds his teammate, and just like that, Real Madrid can score goals. It's Dusseldorf 1, Real Madrid 1, and that man Federico Valverde gets on the score sheet then to level things here at the Dusseldorf Arena. Lovely play from Real Madrid, and it was building ever since the second half kind of started off, in all honesty. Remaining in possession, holding it tight, making sure they're not losing out on the ball at the same time, and it's a perfect finish nevertheless, I have to say. Really good stuff from Federico Valverde, and we now are back level as we look to kick things off then with a bang here as Solomon makes a lovely run on the left hand side. He gets the better of Burrows, that has to be said, as he runs himself into the area. He tries to cut inside and get the pass off there to Yanfati Park, but the shot is blocked. Federico Valverde finds Shard to Musiaja. Chavez now with an option as he tries to get the ball onto a foot, and it is a goal. It's Fortuna Dusseldorf 2, Real Madrid 1, and Luis Chavez has fired his side back into proceedings then. A lovely finish from the Mexican there as he kind of scoops himself onto the right hand side, knows what he can do with the area that is in front of him, and it is a perfectly timed finish, that has to be said there. Lovely stuff from Luis Chavez, really happy with that one, and we now are in front once again there. Only the 1 goal advantage as of the moment, so nothing to get too excited about as of yet, but we are in front for another time in this fixture. It shows the fight, it shows the will, but can we get it to the 90th? I'm not too sure. 61 minutes being played. Real Madrid looking to get back into things there. Tutor's been injured in the meaning of whatever. I don't even know what happened at the moment, but he's carrying a knock. Whether he's going to have to go off, I'm not too sure. As you can see, we're looking to be able to make a substitution there. He's got a knock, but I'm not too sure if we need to take him off or he will recover in game. We're going to give it a moment. We're going to see if it's going to work out in our favour and he will be able to stay on the pitch, because I would like to keep him on there after having such a good game against Madrid. Ilias Chair and Blanco come on, and then later on after that we make a substitution for Areta for Solomon. 19 minutes left to play, plus stoppage time in this fixture. Real Madrid still without that second goal to level things up in this game as Vinny Jr. makes a left hand side pass there to his teammate Maja. Lovely overlapping run as he finds himself in the area there. Not many teammates to pass it to, and that's the reason for the interception. Lovely interception from Ikatura. He can only settle for the corner though, and Real Madrid have the chance from the corner. Rodrigo the man to whip it in. Decent delivery there, and Javier Schlager looks to clear his lines, finding his Cesar Areta then with a lovely option to get forward, but unfortunately Burrows makes a really good interception. Just getting forward, a heavy touch finds Javier Schlager. Areta now, we find ourselves in the driving seat, finding Blanco then. Blanco charging forward. Blanco is perfect in front of goal if he can get himself there. It's Blanco for 3, and Courtois makes a very good save there. Lovely stuff from the Belgium, and he's definitely kept his side in it even though he has conceded 2 goals. Javier Schlager getting stuck in there on that occasion as we have 12 minutes left to play. Real Madrid still in search of that second goal, as I mentioned, as Rodrigo makes a burst on the right hand side. Fresh legs as he looks to get past Gallardo, but he's too good for Rodrigo, let's say that, as Areta makes a ball on the left hand side there. Lovely run, I have to say. Both the Mexicans linking up perfectly. It's only for Areta can finish it for 3-1, and Courtois makes the save there. I thought he might have fallen out to him and got the rebound, but it wasn't to be as it hit the side netting, and we still continue on in this fixture. 5 minutes left to play then as we look for an option to be able to defend our lines and get through, to be able to get through to the knockouts there. Bellingham picks it up, he finds Latassa, and that is a very good block by Tutor then as it falls out to Gallardo then, just holding the option, trying to clear his lines as he looks to find Tananka, but he's too slow there and he doesn't get to it as they still remain in possession then. Real Madrid trying to battle with them, but advantage being played then as we look to be able to climb back into shape as Bia picks it up on the left hand side. The number 9 for Real Madrid looks to be able to dangerous in the area then. Options for him there as you can see as he plays it on the outside to Maja. Ball whipped in there, and Bellingham is denied at the death there. Lovely save from Chimos, I have to say. I've been his critic at such at the moment because he hasn't been good enough, but a lovely save nevertheless. This probably is the last chance for Real Madrid to get anything out of this game if they were to secure a point and get top spot in the groups there. As things down, I think we actually are going through top. I'm not too sure how as we continue on then. Rodrigo with the corner, ball call whipped in there. Don't get me wrong, the keeper's come up. Ilias Chair heads it on to Cesar Areta. This could be the moment to put the game to bed then, as Cesar Areta looked to get past Burrows and he's literally neck on neck there as well. Looks to be able to see if he can shoot from range, and he's absolutely flopped at the final hurdle on that occasion as he literally has his hands in his head. Really poor shot, I have to say, from Cesar Areta, even with an open goal. Under pressure, it wasn't to be. Courtois plays the goal kick short. 20 seconds left to play. Surely it's not enough time for themselves to have another chance there. And the full-time whistle has been blown. I can only sense from the Fortuna Dusseldorf fans celebrating. We proceed to the next round of the knockout stages. What a victory, what a moment this is for Fortuna Dusseldorf, literally on the brink of being able to be relegated and going to the Europa League. I wouldn't say relegated, just not being able to go through, to then actually going through to the next round of the Champions League. And Fortuna Dusseldorf are in the knockout stages. Unbelievable stuff, I have to say. Really, really good for the club at the same time, financially and worldwide. This is a big step in the right direction, and this is the group. And as you can see, we finished top of the group, level on points, level on goal difference with Real Madrid. Unbelievable stuff. Juventus losing out to Club Brugge in the end as Club Brugge finished 4th, Juventus 3rd. And we would have drawn PSG if we were to have been 2nd, but we actually do draw Celtic of all teams. An easy draw for us in the next round, that is for sure. And we'll be looking to the next proceedings of the round of 16. Next match in this episode is a derby now. Massive games in this episode, I have to say, against FC Cologne away from home. This is the lineup with a few slight changes, I have to mention. Vladimir in goal there, Fusamenta and Newman coming for Ikatura and Tuta. Kelsa Hayden there in for his teammate Aaron Hickey, and Rami on for his teammates Gallardo, Tananka and Sinagre in the middle. Sinagre making their Bundesliga debut, I'm pretty sure. Appelkamp just in front there, Verretta on the left, Shard on the right, and Janfatip up, still up top on his own there. Big game for us in the derby. Let's see if we can get 3 points, and let's see if we can do this against FC Cologne. Our Bundesliga form hasn't really been the best of late. Too many draws and too many points where we've conceded too many sloppy goals, as we look to be able to see if we can get ourselves back on the horse and get all 3 points here against our rivals then, as they look to be able to start off the game nice and quick here, to be honest. Olsen makes a ball on the right hand side to be able to play to his teammate. They actually start the game really quickly and they look to be able to kind of be a threat at the same time, but we try and stop them in their tracks. It doesn't really work out in our favour, and as you can see, Vladimir forced into the save. He fumbles it initially, but he does get hold of it in the end as he looks to be able to throw it out on the left hand side as he rolls it on the floor to his teammate Cesar Areta. Areta makes the look and make a run on the left hand side as he makes a run here as Appelkamp. Shinta Appelkamp in the driving seat here as he gets past the defender with an option to be able to shoot, and he does there. He's denied, unfortunately, as Ezrin makes a very good save there, denying Shinta Appelkamp, and it is the end of that particular attack then. As you can see, 7 minutes being played. Appelkamp still retrieves possession after a poor goal kick. Janfatip Parp looks to be able to find Kevin Shard. This is a great chance now for Shard. He is denied from the shot block as he looks to be able to find Sinagre, and he gets his first Bundesliga goal of his career. It's FC Cologne 0, Fortuna Dusseldorf 1. What a moment that is for Sinagre there as he gets the goal there. Unbelievable stuff, really good stuff, because he hasn't played that much and we haven't given him that much game time. We didn't really sign him for obviously a big fee. I'm pretty sure we did get him on a free at the time, but yeah, that is a really good finish, and that definitely proves the doubters wrong with an excellent finish into the top left hand corner then. Really good stuff from Sinagre, and he opens up the scoring here in the derby. Hopefully we can build on this and we don't actually sit back on the 1-0 for a victory or lead, shall we say, as we go further on into the tie. 20 minutes being played. FC Cologne looking to get themselves back into the game there as Sambi Lokonga, the ex-Arsenal man, looks to find it into the middle then. Pushed to the right hand side as Villadal finds his teammate Olsen then with an option to be able to get the ball into the area, but Fusamenta with a strong tackle there, following through with that one as he looks to be able to get past the attacker and get it through to Cesar Areta. 1-2 made by Tananka as a lovely link-up play between the two as Areta makes it on the left-hand side, running into the gap there as his teammate Janfatip up with an option to be able to get the shot off. He takes his time, he finds Areta. Areta looks to find Sinagre, but he is stopped in his tracks as FC Cologne get back in possession and look to be able to go on some sort of counter-attack themselves there as they go up the pitch there. As you can see, Labubic on the right-hand side, with an overlapping run by Villadal then with an option to get the ball into the area. Lovely play, and Olsen can't get the finish there, denied unfortunately, and it is staying 1-0 to reach the half an hour mark in the first half. FC Cologne have had their chances, but they're not looking as well as they need to. As you can see, Kelsa Hayden with a lovely interception looking to find Sinagre as he turns nicely, looking to find Shard, but he looks to skip past him. Lovely turn from Sinagre, I have to say. Options are there, Shinta Appelkamp being one of them, and what a bit of play that was from Fortuna Dusseldorf. Appelkamp and Sinagre linking up so well, making it FC Cologne 0, Fortuna Dusseldorf 2. Unbelievable stuff there from Sinagre. What a game he is having with the assist, and a perfect finish from Shinta Appelkamp, driving it into the bottom corner. No chance for the Ezrin to get anywhere near that whatsoever, and we now have a 2-goal advantage in the derby. Keep the goals coming, and that's what I say as we look to be able to continue on our form in this particular fixture. It's going to be hard to do so, but we look to continue on as the first half still commences. 35 minutes being being played. Both sides have been looking good, to be honest, but it seems to be that we've just come out on top and we've kind of had that little bit of edge, which FC Cologne have definitely lacked, that is for sure. So look to be able to make a ball on the right hand side and get the ball into the area. We're not going to make it easy for them, I have to say, as you look to be able to get the ball into the area, as I mentioned there. Lovely bit of play, and it's looking good for FC Cologne, I have to say, and we just can't get the ball off them. Sambi Lokonga denied, with Fusa Mensah getting a lovely tackle in, finding Cesar Areta. Areta doesn't clear, he goes back to Fusa Mensah then, and he kind of gets too cocky, and it doesn't work in his favour, because I'm going to have to say it's FC Cologne 1, Fortuna Dusseldorf 2, and we can only fault the defenders on that occasion. We didn't clear it originally, and Fusa Mensah just got way too big for his boots, and we didn't get it clear there. Really poor stuff, I have to say. Unfortunately, it's a good goal, and I've only got that one goal advantage. It's a bit of one of those where we was in a good position, and now we've kind of put ourselves in that bad position, and no fault of our own at the end of the day. No one else but ourselves has done it, so we need to be able to kind of rectify that and get better in the second half. That is for sure, but we still have a minute left to play in this first half. Then can we get a goal? Can we snatch one in this late first half? Then Sinagro drives forward. What a game he's been having so far. 1 goal and 1 assist. He looks to be able to get the attack even further forward, finding Jan Fatih up. Applecount, lovely dink over to Areta. He nods it down onto his teammate Yarp, and he can't get the header, but it falls out to Dananko. He chests it down. It's going to be Sinagro, and what a finish that is. Where has this come from? It's FC Cologne 1, Fortuna Dusseldorf 3, and all thanks to that man, Sinagro, getting on the score sheet. 2 goals and 1 assist in this tie. Unbelievable stuff, I have to say. I never even thought he had it in his locker at the end of the day, but he's definitely showed it in this particular fixture, that is for sure. And he gets the goal that gives us that 2-goal advantage once again going into that second half. Really nicely done at the same time. Hats off to him, in all honesty, because this has been a mega performance completely out of the blue. And as I mentioned, I didn't even believe he had that sort of attributes or quality to be able to put that to his game. Second half commences then with FC Cologne looking to be able to start things off nice and quick as they make a burst on the right hand side, beating Rami for pace there. As you can see, with an option to get the ball into the area, they don't choose it as Rami gets his foot stuck in. He does concede the corner, but it's definitely a better option for ourselves, I have to say, as we look back on that goal. Phenomenal finish, and as I say, what a game he is having so far. For corner for FC Cologne then, option to be able to see if we can get the ball into here. Decent delivery, and once again we can't get it clear, and we have absolutely messed that one up for a second time in this fixture. It's FC Cologne 2, Fortuna Dusseldorf 3. What a poor bit of defending, and that seems to be the story of our season so far. Even though we have made upgrades, even though that we look to be getting better, for whatever reason, we just can't really seem to get the defensive errors any sort of better. I mean, looking at the corner here, it's whipped in. Newman looks to clear it. It's unlucky at the same time, but the keeper, the defenders, everything, it's just all wrong. It's just not right whatsoever. So another poor goal conceded as we look to continue on into the second half. A bit of a setback going into the second half. Obviously, they get the momentum at the start now. Looking to be able to see if we can get a quicker start here as Kelsey Hayden finds his teammate Kevin Shard there on the right hand side. Option to get the ball in there, and that's a decent effort, saved and denied by the opposition, from Liam Fatih Arp. 64 minutes being played. FC Cologne still search for that third goal, and they're definitely good for it, that is for sure. With an option to get the ball in here, lovely option, and that is a decent save made by Vadir Chimos, making himself nice and big there in the Sambi Lokonga, getting the shot off. Kesler Hayden now making a really good ball on the right hand side there to his teammate Kevin Shard. We know he's pacey, we know he's strong, looking for an option now as we look to be able to see if we can get the ball into the area. Jan Fatih Arp is one of them, another is his teammates there, and a lovely save made by Ezra, and the choice was to shoot, and it was a very good shot, I have to say. But Jan Fatih Arp will be leaving the field for Blanco, and Musiaja will be coming on for Applecamp then as we look to better freshen our attacking sides of things up and being able to strengthen going forward as we're in search of that fourth goal. But it's going to be tough here. Free kick for FC Cologne in the 80th minute there, but simple save made by Vadir Chimos. He throws it out to Musiaja. Lovely ball to Areta on the left hand side. 1-2 is being made. Musiaja picks it up. Right hand side run by Kevin Shard there. Decent option now for Fortuna Dusseldorf to get the goal to seal the victory in the derby. It's going to be Kesler Hayden. It's going to be Blanco, and he gets the goal, sealing the victory. It's FC Cologne 2, Fortuna Dusseldorf 4. Blanco coming off the bench there to seal the victory in the derby. Brilliant shot, I have to say, and that is a lovely finish when coming off the bench. Really nicely done, and we should be able to claim all 3 points now in the derby now as we look to be able to get a number on our rivals, and it's going to be the case. Full-time whistle here in Cologne. It's Cologne 2, Fortuna Dusseldorf 4. Really good victory in the end. We definitely had to fight for it though, nevertheless. I was coming back and forth. A few defensive areas though didn't really kind of help us in any ways possible. Sonagro having a phenomenal performance there, getting 2 goals and an assist there. But hats off to many of the players going forward. Not so much defensively, we wasn't that sound, but definitely attacking wise, we definitely were ones to watch. That is for sure. As we go into our third and final game of the episode, coming against Freiburg at the Dusseldorf Arena. This is going to be the lineup. Vladimir in goal, Tutor and Nicotera as your centre-backs, Hickey on the right, Gallardo on the left, Chavez and Schlager in the middle with Musiaja just in front there, Solomon on the left, Shard on the right, and Blanco up top. Freiburg have always been a sticky one for us. We've actually lost to them before. Not going to be easy for us whatsoever as we look to be able to get another 3 points in the Bundesliga. Let's see what we can do, and let's see if we can bring it home. It's going to be tough, as I mentioned, and the snowy conditions are definitely going to add to that as Freiburg get themselves kicked off then with an option to be able to go forward straight away. Second minute being played. Kind of long touch there, but it kind of worked in his favour. Sequet looking for an option to be able to get the ball into the area. He puts it back onto his teammate there. Lovely bit of slow play here from Freiburg. Looking at the options there, but they're really being clean at the same time by doing so. As a look for an option there. Hoffler now could shoot, but he puts it on the right hand side to Sequet there. Once again, ball into the area. Lovely work here from Freiburg. Really good there. And it is a very good opportunity there. Just straying wide there, but that was the first chance for Freiburg as we look to continue on in the first half. Freiburg starting better of the two as we look to be able to see in the 15th minute if we can create an opportunity. Shard finding his teammate Blanco and he's drifted to the right hand side. Options in the box. It's Musiaja there and the keeper denies him. First chance for Fortuna Dusseldorf now. Chances coming thick and fast in this tie then as Freiburg look to be able to go on the counter attack and create an option there as Hoffler picks it up in the middle. Lovely interception from Javier Schlager. Can we change things? Can we do something now? Blanco picks it up. Left hand side run made by Solomon. He's played in there as you can see. He tries to win the ball back. Blanco, Solomon, it's an option there and it is a goal. It's Fortuna Dusseldorf 1, Freiburg 0. Manuel Solomon getting on the score sheet there to break the deadlock in this particular fixture. Been a bit of a weird start from ourselves, have to say. Chances have been coming from both sides. Possibly it's kind of one of those where we've just taken our chance, and that's the difference in this tie. I wouldn't say that either side have been better than one another. It's been pretty even Stevens in at this time, but really good finish from Manuel Solomon there, hitting it on his left foot, just beating the keeper. He's had a few kind of decent saves in this tie, so he looks to be a decent keeper, I have to say, but he cannot stop this one. And it is a goal then for Fortuna Dusseldorf as we continue on into the first half. Freiburg looking to bite back straight away as Adami picks it up with an option to be able to play it on the right hand side. He plays it to Andreas Pereira. Siquet now with an option to get the ball to Pereira. Pereira touches it and his touch turns to goals. It's Fortuna Dusseldorf 1, Freiburg 1. Andreas Pereira rolling back the years in this particular career mode as he is getting on a little bit now on this save as we continue with this goal there. As you can see, it's a really good finish. He touches it and he just smashes it on his right foot. Defender tries to come over to block it, but he was not successful in his efforts, and unfortunately we now are levels. We look to be able to see if we can get a goal back in the first half. Ikatura with a lovely interception finding Musiaja. It's Blanco trying to see if he can find Solomon. He can't. Freiburg now looking to go on the attack, back and forth sort of things here in this time for Dusseldorf Arena. 34th minute being played, level as things stands there. Freiburg looking for an option to be able to see what they can do in this particular tie. Then 16 minutes on number 16 on the ball, and he's tried so hard to be able to maintain in possession, but he's won the free kick here. Dangerous area for Freiburg to win a free kick here as they look to be able to see if they can get the ball into the area. They've got many big bodies, so at the same time this could be very difficult for us as we look to be able to see if we can defend this free kick. Pereira whips it in, decent ball in, a lovely header, and Adamu has won it there. As you can see, it's Fortuna Dusseldorf 1, Freiburg 2. Adamu getting on the score sheet there to be able to get this side in front. It is 2 goals then scored by Freiburg after conceding the first, coming back straight away with Pereira, and now Adamu on the score sheet. Really good stuff from Freiburg, a lovely delivery, and Adami just completely rises above defenders, leaving no chance for the keeper. And we now are trailing as we go into the second half. We're definitely going to have to rectify things if we want a point. Even if we can get 3, that would be a lovely one. As Adami now looks to be able to have another chance there, but Ikatura with the interception finding Kevin Shard. He runs into the small gap that there is, and it's a lovely bit of play from Kevin Shard as he looks to be able to carry on the option there. Many shirts forward, Musiaja being one of them with an option to be able to get the shot off. He puts it onto Solomon though. First goal already, can he get the second? And Musiaja denied by the post there. It doesn't fall out to a red and white shirt, unfortunately, as no one can latch onto it. And a free kick has been given in the build. I'm not too sure why, but the substitutions are going to be made. Solomon comes off the field for Cesar Herrera, even though he's had the goal. We will bring Herrera on then to change things up and freshen proceedings up in this tie then. As Sonagro comes on for Chavez. Also, he got 2 goals in the last tie. Can he get a goal here in this game as we look to be able to continue on? Kevin Shard on the right side. He finds Blanco Blanco Musiaja nails his chance and nails his goal. It's Fortuna Dusseldorf 2, Freiburg 2. Musiaja being denied by the post originally early on in the second half, but this time he makes amends and he gets the goal there to level proceedings in this tie. It's been very tough for us, I have to say. It's not been an easy ride whatsoever as we look to be able to see if we can get anything out of this tie, but we're on the dying minutes now of this tie. Nothing happening whatsoever. Both sides locked together 2 apiece as Freiburg might continue to do so, but Gallardo looks a lovely interception. Jan Parp off the bench, but a poor touch from himself as Freiburg remain in possession there. Harwood Bellis, the ex-City man, finds his teammate Makengo on the left-hand side. Bit of play from Freiburg to create one and final opportunity, only +1 on the clock. If they can do something now, this would surely be the winner for Freiburg. Options are there, Hoffler being one of them. They could get the shot off. It's Sequet. Now Hoffler and Vladir Chimos making that denying save there as he celebrates with the defenders. As much as it hasn't been a victory, this could be a vital point in the run for the title, that is for sure. Really good stuff from Vladir Chimos, even though conceding 2. Ball whipped in there, decent delivery, I have to say. Aaron Hickey does deal with it, but that will be it in Dusseldorf. Then it's Fortuna Dusseldorf 2, Freiburg 2. Not the best of performances here as a home side. Unfortunately, we just couldn't really seem to do anything in snowy conditions. At least we did get the point, because it definitely could have been worse for us, because I felt like Freiburg in the end were the better side, but unfortunately we can't say anything else but that, and we need to continue on in our efforts for the Bundesliga. It's been a tough one for us, even as much as we're still competing. We're very much behind now Bayern Munich. This is definitely not the kind of position that we wanted to be in this part of the season there. Just looking at the bottom of the season there, you can you see Hoffenheim and Leverkusen 10th there, really surprising to see. FC Cologne in 8th, so they're definitely kind of down the pecking order, so we did well to be able to beat them at the same time, but as well as Freiburg, they're even lower than that. So it's interesting to see. We're 10 points behind Bayern Munich now. Dortmund knocking on the door for second place also. They're only 2 points behind us. We've played 16, we've won 11, we've drawn 3 and we've lost 2. It's very interesting to see what could actually happen in the run-up for the title. We're in January now, bearing in mind, so there's still a fair few games left, but there's not. So it's going to be tough, but we're going to be there, and we're definitely going to have to bring some consistent results in if we want to go any further and win the Bundesliga. But this will be the end of this particular episode. I hope you guys have enjoyed this one. Please like and subscribe for more content, and don't forget to hit that notification button so you never miss a video. Cheers.